what are some of the design tips in Informatica? Well, make sure that you follow development naming and coding standards. In IDQ, the same rules are seen in both by the data steward and by the developer. So you want to make sure that you name it as rule underscore versus maplet underscore, because the data steward won't understand what a maplet is. Also, make sure that you have a description. The data steward can actually see this description in the tool, so it can be helpful when they are profiling the data and looking at the rules to see if those need to be refined. Also, consider the environment that you're going to be developing in. Is it data quality or Power Center? You'd want to use Power Center for reliability and scalability, improved performance, or if it's part of an ETL process. Make sure you design for reuse. You want to design rules that can be used across data domains and across verticals. For example, rule uppercase can be used anywhere. Rule trim blank spaces can be used anywhere. Make sure those are all in one shared location. Also, consider creating multiple maplets rather than one complex mapping. As you saw from my example earlier, I had the standardized city rules, the rule uppercase, and rule completeness. Those are all separate maplets, and I just pulled it all into one mapping to show that you can reuse those objects, and it's much easier to read. Also consider using pre-built content from any software tool that you use. So with Informatica, they come with accelerators that include data dictionaries, content sense, and already some pre-built maplets where you can leverage that to perform general data cleansing. Also, use logical data objects, or LDOs. LDOs are virtual mappings where you can actually join data together, join multiple tables, filter out records, rename columns, so that you don't need to do that in your actual physical data object. And consider using reference tables. You can throw the list of valid values in a reference table, and it's managed by the data steward.